The following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster. He's a very powerful guy.
Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women.
He's a smart boy. It's patriotic. It's no big deal. It's the end of the world.
I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome in to another edition of The Wyldeside with Eric Clark. I am your host, Eric Clark, saying thank you for taking time out of your busy day being awesome to give my little video a watch and a listen. If you like it, like it. If you think other people are going to dig it, give it a share. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, you primitive screwhead. Get that notification button smashed for the live stream and hit that like button for the algorithm. All of our social media is linked down below, including ways to contribute to the channel from Patreon to PayPal. If you have a song, band, video, something you want me to check out and make a video on, the best place to do that is over on the Discord server. Left-hand side, reaction requests. Read the pinned message. Drop a link, a brief description. I'll get to it when I can. It is Friday, so that means we are back with our favorite Pinal County Sheriff's Deputy, Frank Slope. It is Fridays with Frank, and this is episode 96, Weird Reaction. So let's go Fridays with Frank on the Wyldeside.
Deputy Slope, I work for the Sheriff's Office. The reason I stopped you is for a criminal amount of speed, and you're not wearing your seatbelt.
Okay. There is criminal speed, by the way. I think it's anything over, in Tennessee, I think it's 20 miles an hour over the posted speed limit. And so you know, technically speaking, if you're doing the speed limit, you are speeding. I just wanted to put that out there.
And your license plate was flapping in the wind, and your registration's expired. It's 3. So all of those. So initial stop was for 77 and a 50, so criminal speed. The whole pulling over sequence, instead of pulling to the right, which is easy and legal and safe here, we pulled to the left.
That's suspicious. Just so you know. That's suspicious.
Now we're stopped literally in the middle of the road. There's no insurance for the vehicle whatsoever. I get issued an identification card. His license is suspended, and along with his license being suspended, he also has a outstanding warrant from Pinal County for reckless driving. So overall bad driving, history of bad driving.
There's riding. The only thing that would make this worse is if we find out that this guy has something in the car. He's sitting on 6 or 7. You're riding dirty, bro. You shouldn't. God, I hate these people so much, man.
Everything I've seen today has been terrible, and that's
so
probably
much
why his license is suspended, and he also has a warrant. Obviously, you know your license is suspended because you have an ID card. And your plates are suspended because you don't have insurance, and your registration's expired and all of that. So hop on out for me.
What's going on?
Well, I'm going to tow your car.
Why?
Well, you no longer have the privilege to drive, so you can't drive.
Remember that word. Remember this. I need a lot of people to remember this.
What's going on?
Well, I'm going to tow your car.
Why?
Well, you no longer have the privilege to drive.
He didn't say right. Privilege. Remember that.
So you can't drive.
So I can have some...
You're allowed to travel. You're allowed to travel. But you can't operate a motor vehicle. One is a right. The other's a privilege. I
can just have my mom come and pick it up.
That is absolutely a possibility. Step on out.
Oh, good. Doing him a favor.
Are you serious, sir? I'm already an hour late for work, bro. Why are you telling me?
I could tell that you were late for work because you're 27 miles an hour over the speed limit.
Okay, but also why?
So I've asked you twice really nicely. Okay. Leave your bag in there because you don't have to take that.
I need my bag. Yes, I do.
The level of disconnect and entitlement that just fell out of that car is making my stomach turn. You're being explained everything. Get out of the car.
Leave your bag in there. Just put it down and get out of the car. Now put your hands behind your back because you're under arrest.
You can't do that.
Yeah, he can.
Just say I was under arrest. Sir, you can't.
Excuse me. Relax, man. Relax. Here we go. Take that. Grab that. There we go. Nice catch. So you also have an outstanding warrant from the last time that you were arrested for criminal speed.
Okay, so why wouldn't you start with that? You don't tell someone I'm towing your car, get out of the car, and then you get them out the car and you say,
well, I am.
You know, here's where this entitlement pisses me off. This is someone who has no idea how to be a cop telling a cop how to be a cop. You don't. The level of entitlement is sickening.
I am going to tow your car because you no longer have the privilege to drive.
This is crazy.
Yep. No, it's not.
There you go. Step.
What's crazy is not having a driver's license, not having insurance, not having a registration, driving 27 miles an hour over the speed limit. That's crazy. That's not just crazy. That's stupid. It's irresponsible. And I'm glad you're getting pulled over. I hope you're forced to sit and listen to Miley Cyrus in the cruiser on the way to jail. And you have a warrant. What comes after warrant? For your arrest. What do you mean what's happening? You have and playing dumb is not going to work. Telling the cop how to do his job is not going to work. Arguing case law is not going to work. Keep your mouth closed, exercise your Miranda rights, and take the ride. You may beat the rap, but you're not going to beat the ride. So take the ride.
Step one up over here just so you can grab that.
It's only going to get worse if you don't.
There we go.
Something that belongs to me, I need you to put it in my car.
We're going to take it all with you because you're being booked into jail and all that stuff's going to come along with you.
Phone?
We have it.
What is it with you people and your phones? You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Why is your first priority your phone? Your first priority should be, okay, how do I do this? How do I get out? Do I call a bail bondsman? I'm worried about my freedom. Not my Snapchat. What is wrong with you people? I have watched so many episodes of Live PD, On Patrol, Fridays with Frank, and you're in handcuffs. You're going into the back of a car because you have a warrant for your arrest. And the first thing in your mind that's a priority is your phone? Not your freedom? Oh my God. Well, I guess because you're so worried about your phone, you have no concept of freedom because you are a slave to your phone. And you're a bitchy little queen on top of that.
I'll get it. Relax. Do you have anything on you that would be considered a weapon? No. Anything that's sharp or anything like that? Okay.
Put the camera down, weirdo.
Again, entitlement, telling people what to do.
Well,
you're the one in handcuffs.
God.
You have no leverage here.
Irritate the out of me. Like, what the?
what side would you like? This one. Right up here.
Look at him playing the victim here. Like Frank Slope is going out of his way to do this. He did nothing wrong, mind you. He was just an hour late for work, driving 27 miles an hour over the speed limit with no license, no insurance, and no registration, and mean old cop guy decides to just bring it down on him. No self-awareness with these people. Pisses me off, man. Yeah, we need better cops. I get that. There are bad cops out there. That's not one of them. We need better citizens. You need better children. You need better parents. Shut your mouth. Show your stuff. If you go to jail, call me. We'll get a lawyer. We'll deal with it. This acting like you're in charge of this scene. Let me tell you, the first rule they taught me in military police school. Rule number 1, it was written on the board. Never lose control of the situation. I am in charge until someone with more than these shows up and tells me I'm no longer in charge. This is my scene. It's my investigation. You are my prisoner. That man in that vest represents the state. He's in charge.
Sitting there? All right. Yeah, hold on a second.
Insufferable people. So insufferable.
It's for your safety.
So annoying. I swear to God.
I'm sorry, it's a warrant. It's an order from a judge.
Honestly, I don't want to talk to you. But you need to get my phone. There's a pink thing that you dropped.
Oh.
Yes. Frank is feeling me. He is feeling me today. He is feeling me today. I think Frank just spoke for the entire audience. I'm sorry, Deputy Slope. I think Deputy Slope just said what everybody watching this is feeling. Here it is. Slam the door and groan.
I'm sorry, it's a warrant. It's an order from a judge.
Honestly, I don't want to talk to you. But you need to get my phone. There's a pink thing that you dropped.
Oh my God!
Thank you so much. Along with the
So
personal property
insufferable.
of a
And he
purse
carries
and
a
phone,
purse?
which they apparently wanted. Looks like there's also maybe some THC stuff in here. So maybe they're.
You know, I said this the last time I watched a Fridays with Frank. When, boy? My inner Strother Martin is coming out. When are we going to get back to criminals having some integrity and go, yeah, you got me. All right, you got me, man. Let's go figure it out. You got me. You had a warrant for your arrest, which meant if any cop learned your name and ran it, you should go to jail. The jail is waiting on you. There's a piece of paper signed by a judge authorized by the state to put you in jail. Has nothing to do with Deputy Frank Slope. You were the one driving 20. Okay, I said this during live PD. If you're going to roll dirty, your vehicle better be squared away, man. Because any of that is probable cause. How stupid of a criminal are you? If you have a warrant, no license, no registration, no insurance, no driver's license, sorry, you should be grandma in that car. But the level of entitlement that I can just say, do whatever I want and I can get out of this is ridiculous.
There's
I can complain my way out.
Be the reaction for that.
Surprised you didn't pull out the race card
there. So we'll take the
or whatever he's labeled, whatever he identifies as. I'm surprised that didn't come out. Or it might. I don't know.
Going to be impounded.
And his mom's going to be pissed.
And we're going to go back to the substation, deal with the DUI possible charge. We'll look at some impairment there. And then obviously all of the criminal stuff between the warrant, the driving unsuspended, the criminal speed, suspended license plate, all of this, all of the entire. I don't know if you can realize it here, but we're in the intersection. Like the double yellow line is right here. So we came to a stop. We came to a stop here in the middle of an intersection.
Just in the middle of the road.
Instead of pulling to the right anywhere where it's good. So.
And that is suspicious. It's suspicious. Dude.
All sorts of impairment here.
You criminals have to be smarter, man. Come on.
There's a ton of weed in there. Obviously, there's marijuana and THC vape and alcohol. So there's a little bit of everything.
And there's alcohol.
Okay, why can't I just have someone come and pick it up? Why do you have to tell me?
Well, it is a crime to drive when you know that you're suspended. And you know you're suspended because you have an ID card. So you.
He's speaking in crayon right here. There's no mistaking what he's saying here.
Crime to drive when you know that you're suspended. And you know you're suspended because you have an ID card. So you're committing a crime. Then you're committing another crime by driving at a criminal amount of speed. And then since there's so much marijuana in there, I would be.
Half a blunt.
Well, and all the THC, the liquid THC. So I would be remiss in not at least looking at you for impairment for ingesting all of that. So, which an impairment for that could cause your perception of driving 72 miles or 77 miles an hour.
I completely understand. I'm 100% in the wrong.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad you finally got to that at the end. You're 100% in the wrong. Yeah, you are, man. Here's the thing, folks. You're not going to argue on the side of the road. That's not the cop's job. The cop's job is not to figure out if you're guilty or innocent. His job is to stop whatever's happening and levy any infractions. That's it. Law and order. But to get out of a car and the first thing you say to a cop is you're basically telling him he doesn't know how to do his job, he is simply going to react to you. Your traffic stops, I've said this so many times, and again, I understand there are exceptions to this rule. 9 out of 10 times, this should be simple stuff. You make it difficult with attitudes like that. The entitlement. This is crazy. What are you doing? What do you mean, what am I doing? Y'all need some integrity up in here, man. We had better criminals. Gen X had better criminals. Yeah, you got me. Yeah, you got me, dude. All right, let's go sort it out. But now everybody's got an excuse. Everybody's got a reason. I'm late for work. You hear them all. And all my cop friends, we've heard them all. Everybody's late. Everybody's important. It's not your car. You've only had 2 beers. That's the classic number. I've only had 2. Right? This guy's rolling so dirty, he's muddy. And has the audacity to insult the cameraman, insult the cop, insult intelligences. The level of entitlement with some of these people is just out the door. And the fact that you're getting put in handcuffs and all you can think about is, where's my phone? See, this is why I wouldn't be a good civilian cop. Where's my phone? It'll be on the wall of your holding cell with the other drunk idiots we pulled over. That's where your phone call is. So, yeah. And you got a warrant? Again, man, if you've got a warrant out for your arrest, you should Uber. Or drive safer than you've ever driven before. All your lights work, your tag's fine. It's idiots, man. And it should upset you that he is one of millions of people out there on the road with you. Driving fast, intoxicated, no insurance, no license. You're going to have to pay for any damage that they do to you. And they're going to make you feel like the asshole. You're the jerk because you have insurance, because you have a driver's license, because you don't speed, because you follow the rules. You're the jerk, keeping him from doing whatever it is he had planned on doing today. I doubt it was work. I doubt very highly he was an hour late for work. Very much doubt that. I'm just going to tell you, everybody I've ever known to be that late for work just doesn't go to work. Very few jobs where you actually go into work when you're an hour late. Those are corporate jobs. Those are CEO jobs. That's delay the meeting. No. You're an hour late for your job at Little Caesars. You're just not going in, bro. We already got someone to come in and cover your shift. Stay home. You might even be fired if you're an hour late for work. Jeez, man. The level of entitlement that people have when cops pull them over is yet another reason why I could not be a civilian cop. When my friend asked me to take the civil service, I can't deal with these people, dude. I can't deal with them. Dealing with soldiers was difficult enough. Having to deal with entitled civilians who think they know my job? No. I'd have bounced that dude off the car about 5 times on camera. I'd have lost my pension on that dude without a doubt. And another thing, too, before I let you go. If you tense up while being handcuffed, I'm just giving you guys fair warning. If they're trying to put handcuffs on you and you move away in any way, shape, or form, that's resisting. It's that simple. It's that simple. If you just twist your wrist and try to, you're resisting. So when people say, I'm not resisting, yeah, you are. You don't want me to put handcuffs on you, so you're moving. Just stand there and let me put the handcuffs on you. Because again, folks, if there's a lesson to be learned on all of these traffic stops, you may very well beat the rap. This guy may come away from this with nothing but 6 months probation and a driving class. You may beat this rap. This may not be a big deal, legally speaking, when it's all said and done. But you know what you're not going to beat? The ride or Motorola. Always remember those, kids. So again, if you have something you want me to check out, especially for Fridays with Frank, if you come across a good one, get over to Discord, post it on the Discord server, on the YouTube reaction request sub, and I will get to it when I can. But if it's a Fridays with Frank, I'll get to it and make sure we do it on a Friday. So thank you very much for that suggestion. Thank you very much, Deputy Frank Slope, for being a great example of a good cop. Thank you very much. And props to Sheriff Lamb. That is the county sheriff out in Pinal County, Sheriff Lamb. He's been on the live PD and stuff a lot. I call him Sheriff Chest Kicker because that's exactly what he looks like if you saw him. So super cool guys. Thank you very much for the lesson in entitled brats getting pulled over. Again, make sure you're following me on any and all the social media. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification button for the live stream. Smash the like button for the algorithm. All the social media is down below if you want to help the channel out. We've got Patreon and PayPal. Thank you to Connect 200 Music to see an Aunt Betty's Nut Butter. Thank you to all of you for taking time out of your day to hang out with me on the east side of Nashville. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark, and this is The Wild Side.